It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's a Friday, which means we got to get to the movies. Happy New Year again. Happy New Year to you again.
Thank you so much.
This
is the new thing I do, by the way. I've never done this in my life.
I know, it's just to show gratitude to the universe that we are still here.
I blame
Steve. So we're going to get into 2021's movies. You've called it a CinemAlmanac.
Very good. You nearly said Malnac, which is the planet that Ulf is from. CinemAlmanac, like an almanac.
This has made you excited. These are the films that have kind of got you pumped and amped for 2021. And we've kind of got a jam-packed 2021 because so many movies were delayed and pushed out of last year.
I feel like I'm getting like excited about a lost year in a way, but no, there's some that were planned anyway, and there's one even that's from 2019 that had to be pushed into 2021.
Well, we love it, man. We'll soak it all up. So let's get traveling. Let's hit the road with Nomadland.
No, did you read the little blurb there? You know it is a road movie. Nomadland stars Frances McDormand. That is a great name. Fargo.
Phenomenal actress. Phenomenal,
Yeah, she's one of the greatest we've ever had. She won for 3 Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, the Oscar, and she will win the Oscar for Nomadland.
Oh, really?
This is similar to the Florida Project that had Willem Dafoe, a story about just normal, real human Americana. Just life, not necessarily glitz and glamour. This is after the crash of 2008, where she takes to the road, living in a caravan, takes to a community of what they refer to as houseless, not homeless. Because a home is the people you make, the people you have around you.
Sure.
Being houseless.
And there's a large community of people like this in the US.
Tent communities returning from the Great Depression. I mean, it's a country where for every 1 homeless person, there's 7 empty homes. It's perverse.
Wow.
And Nomadland wants to make that clear. In fact, it employs, there are 3 actors and actresses in this who are houseless people. So it's very real and raw, true stories coming through about solidarity, about forming family where you just didn't have the luck of 4 walls and a roof. It's obviously super pertinent, and especially that it centers the voice of people who are houseless rather than us, especially as upwardly mobile bourgeois people. You get to look down the lens and be like, oh, that's so sad from a distance. No, this centers the people who are voiceless.
Because we'll likely pick up things that we wouldn't have been able to know or see, and maybe there's a sense of empowerment. Maybe they're positives that we would have completely missed.
And we're getting all into our fields here, but just cinematically as well, it's going to be one of the most beautiful movies you'll see, because it's Chloe Zhao who's the director. Chloe Zhao previously did The Rider, which took the world by storm. She's incredible, so much so that she's going to be the next director for The Eternals coming out this year. That's Marvel's continuation of the Avengers series. Ooh. So they've entrusted a woman who's doing the hobo movie.
Well done.
To do the
well done, Hollywood, man. Yes. Absolutely love it. Okay, I'm going to ask this. Does the world need another Quiet Place? Because the first one kind of traumatized me.
Tell me what happened to your ligaments. Did you not just turn into full ostrich?
But also as a parent, like I can't handle that. Take the child in the first scene, that just broke me, man. It absolutely, and I spent the rest of the year trying to recover from that.
So like your maternal
instinct. But it was a terrifying film. It was really well made. Like,
and for the first one, like I'm not usually one for like jump scares and that kind of stuff. You have to build more of an atmosphere, and definitely John Krasinski, who is the director and also is Jim from The Office.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently is also very.
He did the first, eh?
He managed, did this one too, manages this great balancing act between actually forming the sense of a world, a real lived world, as well as the tension of
which is quite a feat in like a post-apocalyptic kind of
vibe.
Yeah,
you think it's just easy to just do the jump scares type stuff or whatever. It's like fast food, but he's doing a good mix of. This scene, by the way, as you can see, definitely inspired
by making a lot of noise.
Children of Men. Yes. So I think the movie will definitely. You guys have not seen the first one. Trust us when we say be quiet. So it's the genesis of how these aliens came to the world, and then also exploring them, trying to get out into the deeper world. Since the father figure had his troubles, I don't want to spoil what happened.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the names that didn't make it onto the second one. I'm like, okay, I'm guessing.
I don't know, but Emily Blunt is back. Emily Blunt is one of the best that we have living too. Cillian Murphy, Jimon Honsu.
This is a fantastic cast.
And yes, it will be all the cardio I need for this year, I promise. Last time,
my pulse is going already.
Your pulse. I thought you were saying your pelvis, because I was like locked up. Like, I swear it felt like I was wearing a chastity belt.
Part 2. I like the fact that they've called it Part 2. Like, this is a continuation, don't make no mistake. Okay, I love that. Then this has got to be one of the biggest
films
ever, because this is part of my like DNA as a movie goer. Top Gun.
And the reason you play beach volleyball and probably want to be a pilot.
Let's light the fires and kick the tires.
What Graham said. I didn't grow up on that.
But no, can we just tip our hats, our figurative proverbial hats to Tom Cruise for doing
We
this,
probably
for
have to
learning
have a
how
moment of
fly a jet.
silence for Tom Cruise. I feel like he's... they must
He
have
flies the jets.
He must
man.
have a cloning machine or something because, yes, this man has a death wish. He wants to die and he flies the jets. And he put 3 IMAX cameras inside the cockpit, which makes flying a real hassle. I think that you're not going to see anything filmed with planes like this ever. Well, this is the first time we've seen anything
Except until he goes into space, which apparently
he's going to be doing, yes, by the way, in collaboration with that other muhu, Elon Musk. But I swear to you, Top Gun Maverick is going to change the way we do space movies, going to change the way we do other aeronautics movies, and the way we do sci-fi movies. Because look at this. The camera work is totally bananas. This was supposed to come out in 2019, but Tom Cruise, because he'd rather not be on Earth anymore, I swear he wants to die. This poor man, someone please just hug him, wanted to do more dangerous stunts. This totally annoyed the studio, so they delayed it to 2020, but then he had to continue.
But no one says no to Tom Cruise.
And so we get the finished result because he was being a total perfectionist about doing something totally more dangerous, which now he wants to serve to us. Whether you love this guy or not, because he can be a bit weird at times, Oprah knows this, he's a consummate entertainer, and he truly is desperate to give you every one of your dollars worth when he makes a movie in Top Gun.
I like the fact Val Kilmer's made his way back. Let's talk about those.
He was Iceman?
Yeah, man. Talk about the rest. Miles Teller, Jennifer Connelly, John Hamm,
I'm sorry,
Harris.
how did I not mention the rest of this cast? Yeah. Miles Teller, people might remember from Whiplash. This is an incredible cast. Jennifer Connelly, old crush of mine. Didn't know, but... You know,
no, she's phenomenal, man. John Hamm is one of the best in the biz as well. Ed Harris, this is brilliant. Is it, do you think, going to give us... If we were a Top Gun fan, do you think it's going to give us that? Is
the need for speed?
Is it going to be as good?
With Tom Cruise,
can anything be as good?
The next thing he does is supposed to break the previous thing that he did. And like I said, I've not seen, just from these trailers, anything with planes being filmed in this way it's being filmed. The next Star Wars movie is going to have to watch Top Gun Maverick to know that the bar is a bit higher now.
And they might end up actually having to shoot it in space. Buddy, woo, you've made me excited about these movies.
Tom Cruise is going to take a lightsaber to the face one of these days.
The fires and kick the tires. We're going to get into more movie releases coming out in 2021. Stick around, JP Sebastian.
It's a good year
you stick
for
around
movies.
as well.